Yep. What going on? It's your boy Jah and
Neci.
of the Saying Difference podcast. If we sound familiar, that's because we also have a radio show on 1013 Row FM that you can also tune into. So if you don't get enough of us, you can always tune in there every Sunday from 4 to 6 p.m. Today we have two very special guests. They're really Same Difference fan by now. They're difference makers in their own rights. They started as just, your friendly local barbers, but now they've evolved into so much more. And they're taking barbering really to new heights. So I actually had the pleasure with my former co-host of interviewing one of them, Carlos Flores, very humble, like God-fearing man, family man, doing his thing. And I think he only had about 13 champions. I think he
At
only
that
had like
point,
3 or 4 at that point. And now he's gone on to judging, creating events, doing multiple things across the globe. The man is multinational, right? And he's taking the VI on his back along with King Los, the freestyle king. All right, or the freestyle champ, I think he calls himself. I don't even know if he still calls himself that because they got so many wins behind the belt. They like the Hulk Hogan, Legion of Doom of this shit, man, for real, for real. But
facts.
we got them backstage. They're waiting to come on, and they're excited to tell you about the new event that they have going on. So you know how people are saying St. Croix ain't got no events. Nisi, is that true? St. Croix don't do nothing?
Synchro got activities.
That used
We
to
got
be a thing.
stuff.
Oh, that used to be a thing you could say. We ain't got
Variety.
nothing to do. Nah, nah. I hope I charge up all your legs and your backs and your knees because St. Croix got events back to back to back to back. So if you got back pain, knee pain, go ahead and ice that now. Because going into the Crucian Christmas Festival and November and stuff like that, it get stuff. Unfortunately, I'm gonna be missing most of it. But we got Crucian girl Nisi. She gonna keep her locked in. Trust me. And thank you very much also, Nisi, for the recent footage from Uber Soca. How was that experience?
Amazing. As
Mm.
a DAM member, if you're a cruiser, you would know. I know the experience was going to be top notch. So I had no doubt it was going to be awesome. It was. That sun wasn't for the wicked, but we made it. We made it.
I'm glad y'all made it. It did look hot. I say I ain't gonna make me believe that I had fun with it.
We had a
It looked
blast.
it looked like a walkathon, and then the only time people started smiling was when the water hoses started going. But I mean, I'm not a big feta like that. Today I was called a
Judgy,
non-veteran.
judging.
I mean,
Exactly.
I did look like it was fun. I'm sorry. But from
Mm.
the videos after, apparently they had like what a soap suds wet fet type of thing and all types of sections I didn't see in the lives. Is that right?
Exactly. It's an experience you have to be there to experience.
One of these days. One of these days.
Stop, watch live, and come fet with we. That's how we saying. You're
I
busy
scared.
cooking live. Come on the road. January coming,
Oh,
road.
okay.
Jah gonna be on the road.
January.
January 1st for
Mm.
Juve.
All right. So I telling I right. I gonna get my mind right. I'll put my mind in the right setting to party, don't sleep, rum. You know what I'm saying? Like I gonna get my mind right. And yes, I gonna be on will I be on a troop? That's asking too much. You're doing too much.
I want
But
to. I want
we
to
gonna be
honor in
outside.
one year. Just we
Yeah,
gonna work you through. Yeah. The steps.
that's too much. You gotta it's a build up, it's levels. But we gonna do this beautiful bean footage and then we're gonna be right back with our guests, the Carloses. All right, and we're gonna hit you with that beautiful bean footage first. And we're back with the Carloses. Los
Hey!
Carlos Flores. Hey, I introduce ourselves and I want to hear the titles too. If you're the freestyle champ, say you're the freestyle champ. Name it and claim it, please.
What going on is your boy, Mr. Freestyle 340, also known as
Hey,
Barbalos.
what's up? My name is Calito VI Barber. I have been, as a Baba, come straight from St. Croix. I've been up in Florida now in December, will make 3 years. Um, I have been on quite a journey. You know, I first come up as a, like how he said, as a scared Baba, worried about how it's going to be when I first come up here about getting clientele and stuff. And thankfully, God has been amazing to me. I have been doing great with clientele. I started competing and spreading the name out there. Not just my name, spreading, making sure that people know what a Virgin Islands is or where is the Virgin Islands, you know, and it's not just on small, tiny islands where it's also an island full of talent. And it's what we're doing. And now we are the creators of St. Croix Barber Show, me and Carlos. Um, yeah, and we're happy to present this to you, and we can't wait for the second one because last year the first one was really, really good. People wasn't expecting what we brought, and this year we're coming bigger and better.
You hear it there. You hear it there, Jah. You hear it there. From the Virgin Islands, we representing, like my boy Carlito said, you know what I mean? We doing it for the islands. We doing it for the local barbers so they could experience the journey that we've been through. You know what I mean? We bringing it to the islands so they could experience it there.
So when Carlito have first come on the podcast way back when, right? We was a small podcast. He was up and coming. You know, we grew together, but they don't watch the the man don't watch
He
the
gone.
salary. Take
He
off.
gone.
And I love to see it. So we would never hate. We love to see it, the man. Like back
Mhm.
when we were not in HD or none of that. Carlos
Yeah.
blessed us with his presence and we had a great conversation. And you had some big dreams, and I love to see that you're actually doing every single thing you said you would do, the man. So
hmm
bless up on that.
Yeah, man. Give
But
thanks, man.
you
Give
had
thanks.
some dreams to bring other things. I don't know if we should talk about it just yet, but how did this come about? How did the St. Croix Barber Show come about?
Well, the St. Croix Barber Show was, at least in my end, from the first time I compete. From the first time I compete, that I win a trophy, the feeling that I felt in that moment, what I felt in that moment, I felt like these people need to feel this. Like I can't just keep this to myself, you know, like this is a really good feeling. You actually compete against top barbers and you win, you know, and then people around you asking you for your IG and take pictures and stuff, you know. So um it's something I had in my I automatically come in my mind. Come to find out, Carlos had it in his mind too. Then we did the interview. When we talk about it, we got together and we said, listen, if it's gonna be way easier if we do it together.
Together.
You know, he have his connection in Pennsylvania. I start to make my connections here in Florida, and what we know, the people that we know in St. Croix, and little bit by little bit, we make it happen. We went, scoped the area, where was the best place to bring the event to, you know, like for the barbers to be comfortable, the audience to feel good, you know, and as it went by, we traveled to St. Croix, Carlos traveled, we checked different places, then we come up and talk. Listen, I think the best place is like Canigata. They already have the stage, they already, you know, like and we come up, we talk to them, and man, we just start to like go push forward because a lot of people was doubting, you know, and we kind of like had our little doubts because we didn't know how people was going to support. But then at the same time, we asked ourselves, how we going to know if we don't do it?
Exactly.
You know, and then,
So I
yeah.
know, I know. If I'm not mistaken, who? Okay, so whose idea was it? Let me ask that. Let me not say.
I'm, I mean, it was both our idea. You know what I mean? I had the thought in my mind for a very long time, but I never had anyone to connect with from home to do it. When Carlito moved to the States, he started to experience the competition and he started to see difference of every state, how they do it in every state. And I mean, one day we just sat down and we said, look, we need to bring this to our barbers on the island. And I said, listen, I've been had this in my mind for so long. Because originally I went to the Virgin Islands during COVID time. We was both gonna open up a barber shop together. For some apparent reason, it didn't happen. Calito ended up moving to Florida. I ended up moving back to Pennsylvania. And when everything start happening, Calito start competing and gain the feed of things, and we both going to all these shows together. You know what I mean? To some of the biggest shows in the U.S. Or in the world. You know what I mean? And Calito start that feeling. He said, "You know what? I want the barbers from St. Croix to witness this." You know what I mean? And what other way for them to witness it if we don't bring it to them? So we bring it home, we bring it back home to them, and now we have barbers from St. Croix flying out to these big shows and competing. I mean, competing side by side with Calito and with other barbers. And now it's not just Calito or myself at these shows. Now we have the presence of the Virgin Islands in these shows. You know what I mean?
I got you. So what was the vibe for the first one? Why I was going for on the first? Because I know it's annual, right? I gonna do this
Mm-hmm.
annually. So now you have
Yes.
an event for you. What was the
Yeah.
vibe from the first one that I was going for?
Well, to be real, the I thought I thought it would have been less people. Because I said the first time people don't really understand, but the support from the locals was was really, really incredible. Like I watched all these barbers that I know actually show up. Not everybody compete, but everybody was there to see what going on. A bunch of them, the ones that actually um, registered to compete, surprised me too. And then they had a couple barbers that fly in. It wasn't 100% local, but the support was there. Like people was wanted to know what it is we really bring into the table, and now that is apparently people are more hyped than last year. People want to actually want to come and test themselves. And like I tell you, like I wasn't expecting the way it was last year. The amount of people that was there had so much fun. They congratulate us, and they're really looking forward for it on a yearly basis.
Nisi, you have any questions you want to ask the guys?
I do. I want to say, I think that you guys, the first annual, I heard about it after. I heard it was really good. It was really dope. I want to say people always see the success, but what give some people like what did it take to pull off a show like that? Because like you said, people flew in. You're doing a competition, so of course you have ratings and you have to have criteria. You have to have the chairs set up for them to the equipment. What goes into making that event successful? Because people see the success, but they always undermine the work that goes into making it successful.
Well, I gonna answer that one for you because I have my own event here in Pennsylvania as well. This year was a success. I had about 300 people there. Calito was the educator. Um, it takes a lot of promotion. It takes a lot of work because you gotta prepare for this event. You gotta buy everything that you see at those events. You gotta pay for this. You know what I mean? Find sponsors. You gotta find people that want to be involved in the event. It's a hassle. Is a lot of work. You know what I mean? And to do it from all the way out here in the States to bring it to St. Croix is more work. You know what I mean? Because we all the way out here in the States and pushing it so barbers from out here as well could fly out, you know what I mean, to give a bigger presence, you know what I mean. So now it's not only about the local barbers, they get people that want to fly in and, you know, support the thing too. But it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work.
Yeah, like I'm gonna add a little bit to what he said. Buying
Mm,
the stuff up here to then ship it home,
mm,
like
mm.
That's a bit.
is crazy. Like right now, I got the trophies. Right, last year I had the trophies. I had to dismantle the trophies, put them in box, send them home. Some of them get a little bust, you know, a little crack. So we
Yeah.
had to try and put this back together, you know, and it is a lot of headache. You know, the prices for the airline since it's close to Thanksgiving
Yeah.
is crazy, you know. So we have people complaining about the prices, and some people, you know, so it's way more than what it seems. You know, is way more than what it seems, but to the end of the day, it's worth it. You know,
It
like
is.
when you see the barbers happiness, how happy they was walking up to the stage, picking up the trophy. Man, that was a good feeling because just to know I was part of this
Mm.
and helping these barbers expose the talent. Now they want to push outside of St. Croix to bring it to the States. We got a whole barber shop to come with us. And we've been in the biggest competition in Pennsylvania, and we raised the flag.
Yep.
All are we. That
Yep.
they give me goosebumps. You know,
Yep.
like we raised the flag out there, and people know because Caribbean Cuts Barber Shop win the
First
best
place.
barber shop.
Yep.
You know, the battle of the barber shops.
In
You know how crazy
Pennsylvania.
that was?
Yep.
I was so emotional. It was so crazy
Yeah.
that I actually see my boys in barber shop where I work
Yep.
come
Win
up
and win it.
and win first place. You know,
Yep.
I know we like it's not just us. They have so much more talent in St. Croix. I know St. Thomas have talent. I hope this reach out to them St. Thomas barbers. Come down, show your talent because we know you have talent. You know, we
Yeah.
need to
Yep.
show it out there in the media. Let people outside of St. Thomas see what you have. You know,
Exactly.
and that's our goal to make it a Virgin Islands thing. You know, like
Oh,
make a VI
oh,
team. We travel there
oh.
whenever here. Them barbers from the Virgin Islands coming. We have to turn up
Uh-huh.
this.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know, we don't get pressure
Yeah.
because
And especially be ready because it get barbers coming from different states. Puerto Rico coming out this year too. You know
mhm.
what I mean? So it gonna be some pressure this year. I know we have the talent, but now we gonna see how they gonna do it. You know what I
You
mean?
got to
Now
put
is
your
the
talent
pressure.
under the spotlight, yeah, under
Yep.
the spotlight, under the pressure. This is that's what I like, the adrenaline running
Adrenaline, the
through you, you
rush.
know, like
Yeah.
when you don't know these people and you get a certain
Mm.
time limit and you have to like pull out the best. This is a time that you cannot joke
Mess up.
around.
No,
You know,
no
time to
messing
mess
up.
up is bring your best.
Yeah.
And under the pressure, with adrenaline, is bro, this feeling is unique. I have judged different competitions, right? I have judged like a couple, a good amount by now, you know, and I don't be watching people competing and I don't be like, like I don't want to be here
I
writing
will be
down
competing. Yeah.
scores. I want to be there, you know,
Yeah.
like
Yep.
so
Let me
yeah,
find out Carlito is an adrenaline junkie. You be
boy.
skydiving and think, oh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I skydive in Florida for my birthday.
of course. Of course. I
Listen,
Bro,
don't
listen,
see it.
listen, Ja. When he first started to compete, right? That's how I was with the adrenaline. When he first started to compete, he was shaking and thinking, you know. But
Mm-hmm.
after,
You tell me, yeah,
when I tell he, this is why I don't do it for the adrenaline. I don't care if I win or if I lose. It's just that rush, you know what I mean? Just like a junkie, they don't go for the rush. That's the rush that we barbers don't go for, you know what I mean? And and us doing that in front of a different audience is a blessing, because you get people from all over the world just coming up to you and saying, "Wow, your work! I don't care what none of the judges say. Your work was the one for
You have
sure."
different brands. You have different
Yeah,
barber
Yeah.
brands that's gonna be watching you too. You know, like remember
This thing
when
big.
our first podcast, I had 3 trophies. The second
Yeah,
one,
yeah,
it was like
tree.
around 12, 13. I have 33 right now.
Here it,
And
hey, I tell her,
and
yo, this man
listen,
can't even. He need a private plane to bring the trophies out.
they don't want me
I
competing
tell
no
her,
more.
yo,
They
I
tell me
know
you
you
can't
got
compete no
judge. You
more.
got judge.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they'll tell me you
What
can't
about the
compete no more.
freestyle champ? What about the little flip of this thing?
no, I's a host. I's a judge. That's what he doing now.
Hey,
I
you
don't
know,
graduate. I
I
don't
see
graduate.
Los, right? The thing about Los, right? He has that it factor. He has the
Yeah,
charisma. That's what he to bring to the show. And I peep it
Yep,
right. Cause
yep,
like you could tell when it's Los behind something, and you could tell when it's Carlito behind something.
yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah,
one humble, one is like, nah, you gonna watch.
yeah.
You gonna watch this,
yeah,
yeah.
This how we gonna bring it.
yeah.
I mean,
You need that
I
both
love
side.
it.
You need that both
that's
side
the
of the battery.
Crucian in me.
Facts.
That's the Crucian in me.
I love to see it. Me want to. I don't want nobody feel like I'm leaving them out. So we have some questions and comments in the chat. 'Cause they don't get impatient real quick.
Yeah.
Saida
Man.
Carter asks, "Do you need models?" LOL. I need a haircut. She got a nice little I don't know what you call it, like a thing in the back.
Undercut.
Got her little. I don't know what you
Yes,
call it. I'm gonna be honest.
If it's
yes,
just the back, it's an undercut. So, but yeah, we do need models. We will be
yep.
needing models because they're gonna have a lot of barbers flying in,
Flying in.
and
Hmm.
not all of them gonna come in with a model.
Yep.
So we counting and the people in St. Croix to come through. It's a free haircut. But if you want to be a model, you have to be willing to let them do what they have to do to
Whatever.
win.
Yep. Whatever.
You
So
hear that?
Gotcha.
You gotta be willing. You
I
gotta
don't
be
know if
willing
I
and
don't know if
open.
yeah, I don't know if you want just the back, and then that might not be enough for them to place, or for them. That's what they want to do.
And that man might want to do a style and a design
Yeah,
and a couple things, but
and
yeah,
cut the side
okay,
and
and
put in
some
color.
colors.
Yep. Last year,
Yeah.
I had to sacrifice some of my clients from home. You know what I mean? They wanted to get a haircut from Barbalos, but I say, you know what? These barbers need models, so I could let them cut your hair this weekend. Just as
Yeah,
good as
So if
Barbalos.
you
You know what I
want
mean?
to be a model, what they need to do? What they need to do to be a model?
they could
Well,
inbox any of us.
yeah. They go inbox any one of us.
And
Facebook.
So
stick around throughout the show, Saida, if you want to be a
yes,
model to get their information so you know how to reach out to them, all right? Sammy says, I think you guys should start inviting barbers from Rock and the BVI for the show here. Make it the VI barber, not just USVI, I guess he's saying.
that's my goal. That's my goal.
Yeah.
But I don't know, or we don't know all the barbers
Too much
in St.
barbers in
Thomas
St. Thomas.
or Tortola or Long Island. Like that's our goal, to bring the whole VI industry, the whole VI
Yep.
barbering industry, and
And
make it one.
eventually
Mhm.
name it the VI Barber Show. Or the
Mhm.
VI Barber, you know what I mean? The Caribbean, something with the Caribbean. Anything that have to do with the Caribbean, that's what we're gonna name it. We
Who
just want
knows?
Mm,
everybody involved.
We could jump the show
that's
from
what's
St.
up.
Croix to St. Thomas 1 year, and if we go to that point, we got Tortola, a whole lot show in Tortola,
Yeah.
and that's the goal. That's the goal. That's
I don't
the
like
vision.
that. I don't.
I bias badness, and man,
Man.
I love all our we is one, but except for when we two, you check like
It's we.
No, my
I
rights,
cannot
It's
my
we.
bias my
rights,
boy.
It's us.
my
No, but
rights.
Would
but
you use
eventually that's what we want to do. We want to grow with the whole Caribbean, you know what I mean? It ain't just St. Croix. I mean, is the whole Caribbean. We want everybody to be a part of the whole experience we got going on.
We starting with home. We starting with home, making
as it
sure home
should?
gate.
Yep.
That's
Then
what's up.
from home, we spread it out. Like listen, watch. Look what I got right here. This is the first place trophy right here. Let me see how I want.
For
Oh,
sure.
That's
man, this
one out
fit right
of the
here.
three.
Yeah, check.
I
No, no,
was
no, no,
that
no.
You
Bring
gotta
it to
collect
somebody
them
come in
gave
St.
me
all.
that.
Croix.
I want to.
No,
This is the
that's
one
the
that come in
one.
St. Croix.
That's the ones for
This is
St.
Oh,
Croix.
okay,
this is
okay.
the one that they
One.
don't
Ah,
win.
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the one
Hey,
that come in
hey,
St.
hey.
Croix.
Let me find Carlito chop up one of his and make it into.
No, boy,
he
I
didn't have
actually get a belt.
he didn't
I
have to
wrestle him.
he didn't have to go he didn't have to go to all of them trophies. He could have donate his own.
I know, right?
Facts.
Just hey, it's me again.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
me again. You,
They
I
gave
thought
me,
I was joking when I said it. The Legion of Doom. I thought I
yeah.
was
yeah.
joking. Okay.
But we also gonna be presenting awards to some of our, you know, our big name barbers, you know what I mean? But
Keep that. Hey, see,
but
we don't
you
want
know,
this.
I
You want to
Carlito
know?
said,
Come to the
pull up,
show.
pull up.
Come to the show.
You want
We will have
you want
surprises. We will
yeah,
have surprises.
yeah.
You know? Yeah, because it will happen, man. It will happen. And I really excited, man. I can't wait. I can't wait to go home. I want to go Mentos and buy me a sandwich in the
Mm,
morning. You know,
mm.
like this is the things I waited for. Like,
Yeah,
he fool. See that fool. He not. He get his
yeah.
yeah.
food line up.
I going straight El Sol. I
Mm-hmm.
want a big plate.
Oh man.
Boy,
Hey,
we
that's
gonna
another
know
one, dog. That's
Martha's
another one.
Deli. Martha's Deli, my boy.
Martha's too. I
The
gotta get
bomb.
Martha's too.
Fusion
Hey,
breakfast.
get some
A little
lentil soup.
breakfast.
Get some lentil soup for me.
Yeah.
I
Mm-hmm.
Janet
Jerica
this
got a
show feel
great
like a
question.
shams.
I know.
Would you use this show as a
This
For
a
them
form
to
of
come the
great
food.
team
question.
selection?
Jerica asks, would you use this show as a form of team selection so you can have a VI team for stateside and beyond competition? That's a great
Okay,
question. You try and
not
form
Eventually,
a VI barber thing to compete with everyone
that's
else.
that's the goal. We not
eventually.
selecting people, we letting them come forward.
Yeah.
That's the best way I like it.
Yep.
You come forward, show me how much you want it.
Yep. So
Not that I select you and then you gonna be like, oh, I can't make it, you know?
so so for example,
Mm.
right now, as of since we started the whole movement with the VI Barber and the VI Barber Show, we've gotten the whole Caribbean cuts to travel, come to Pennsylvania. They've been to
Joey,
Connecticut. You know what I mean? Joey has been competing in other shows as well. He come
for
to the
royalty.
Connecticut. We had a little when the last year the big barber show in Connecticut. We had a crowd of us from the Virgin Islands
Mm-hmm.
there. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? So that's what I want. Eventually, it gonna turn from 5 to 10 to 20. And when they see these big shows and they see the presence of the Virgin Islands and the Croix Barbers, and you know what I mean, is that's the goal that we was looking for.
And trust me, they already know. They already know about the Virgin Islands Barbers. Because last year, I win a first place in Connecticut. This year, Caribbean Cuts come Pocholo. Me and he do a tag team. We came out third place.
Mm-hmm.
It was a big, big issue because it was really, really close. I he cut them. And then I did the freestyle again and I win first place again for the freestyle over there. So they're listening to the Virgin Islands. I went in my head when we come in.
Yeah,
My boy,
yeah.
the way we
Hey,
come in.
it'll be the easy flex. It'll be the humble flex that I give me. How he just slide it in there, yeah. So I win this one and I win this one, yeah. And then they were like, "No, vex."
Yeah, listen, you know what's the crazy thing? That
He
I
told like
couldn't
a
believe?
Crucian.
Adur called me. Come to his booth. I need you to sign my wall. I said, what? So I wasn't understanding
Wow.
what he's saying. So when he had a wall, the wall said elite barbers. And it had top-notch barbers
But
in there. And it had a picture of me. Listen, I tell him, dude, no, man, I know you're doing this. He said, I need you to sign my wall. You're a beast. I said, well, you putting me with these big barbers? He said, of course. You're there. And he recalled me signing the picture. Like, that's when I actually start to notice that is actually a big deal. I had barbers came to me and tell me, listen, look how calm you that you don't know. You just don't know what you just win. You don't know the position that you place yourself. And I tell them, man, it's just this is me. Like I don't I it was a goal I set in my mind and I've been pushing for it, and I still have a lot more. A lot of people might say like that's the most you could do or whatever, but I have a lot more to go. I have a lot more to learn. I have a lot more to go until they stop me like that. Because here in Florida, they gave me, like I was telling you, a wrestling belt, and I put the undisputed freestyle champion, and that's seal it. You can't do it no more. You know, I said, what?
The tired are in Florida.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's okay.
Yeah.
Let
So
somebody else
now,
win.
so now next
That's
year, my
dope.
plans is I'm gonna head to the West Coast, California,
Mm.
Vegas, Arizona, these places, maybe Texas, and see what we could do. You know, because we
And keep
did.
in mind, people, this is in a span of 2 years, because
Hello.
Saying Difference is about 2.5. He was one of our first guests when he had the tree belts, and our video was grainy,
Mhm.
and he blessed us with that interview, and nothing but humble and God bless. And I just
Yeah,
me ain't even know, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was just winning. And I was like, yo, this man gonna do big things. And I just, yo, me and like, right, I just bubbling up with VI Pride right now, because to know that he
Facts.
was one of the first, and to watch Ayo, and like Ayo just like a rocket dog,
yeah,
and
man. Again,
humbling other people in other states and all over, and just carrying the flag on your back. I
Yeah.
oh
love to
yeah,
see that, man.
Hey,
I
oh
you know
yeah,
love
what?
it, dog.
You know what it'll say, right? Small island people do big things.
Oh,
yeah.
oh. It's a
You want
small
to
thing
know?
to choke hard too. I don't know if that's it,
Listen,
but
You know,
I'm
you
just
know.
saying.
listen. You want to know how much of a big blessing it have been? How much God have been looking to us? I managed to open a barber shop in January. You know, like thank God for that. I opened my barber shop. We name it Evolution Cuts, and today we have 5 Crucian barbers working with us. 5 barbers from St. Croix,
Yeah.
and then 5 other barbers from Florida. We have 10 chairs, and we have all the chairs and full. Like I said, glory to God. And it's just the beginning. It's just the beginning. Like I said, remember in the beginning, I said I wanted to open a shop. I wanted to carry a barber shop to Puerto Rico. I mean, to my bad, to St. Croix. Um, and my other one that I still looking, my vision there is opening up a barber school in St. Croix. I want to open up a barber school. I want to teach the new upcoming barbers, the young kids, the right way to do it, not just knowing the knowledge. And when you go to a barber shop, you don't know what you're doing. I want to teach them how to cut hair, fading, designs, how to create content and promote yourself, managing your money, how you call it, handling your credit, how to open up a good credit account. All these things I want to have inside one school so that so I want everybody, all barbers that come under me, under the school, to do it the right way.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. So we
Balance
gonna we
stuff.
gonna touch some more of the comments. We got the comments coming in fast and furious. I don't want to lose it because I end up, lost.
Yeah.
So the man said, Los, your beard long. Saida Carter. She wants to be a model. She says, please feel free, chop me up. So
Okay.
stay
Got you.
tuned. Stay tuned. We're gonna give you the information at the end of the show. But for right now, go ahead and share this so other people that might want to participate, be models, and attend the event, they know what's going on. Right? Go ahead and share the live.
And
Boca
if you
Comedy says,
Yeah.
and if
Share
you
the
want to
go
be
live.
ahead,
a
my bad.
vendor, and if you want to be a vendor as well, you could
You
pull
still
up.
looking for vendors?
Yeah, you got clothing brand, you got any kind of local business, you sell oils, you sell butters, whatever you want to sell, pull up. The booth is 125. You know what I mean? We provide the table, or if you want, you could bring your own table as well.
Yeah, if we provide a
I
table, it will
didn't
be
know.
150.
150, yeah.
Okay. Boca Comedy, 'cause you know he from Rock. He says, bring the show to Rock Museum.
Yeah. Yeah,
Let
he said he got the best barber shops in Rock, Boca. I
Okay,
want
listen.
come
We
on.
go carry it to rack. We go carry it to rack. Show we that we
Yeah.
go carry it to rack.
Yeah.
Make sure them rack barbers come down.
Yeah.
Let me see. Let them go down at it and show me that I really want it. Show me, and we will take this to rap. Trust me.
Boca, you got big presence on social media. Put up something on your social media about the barber show. Let the barbers from Rock come out, and they go show you what they got.
Who knows?
I know this
That's
is
Because we
about
could do the same
unity, you know.
quiz.
I know this is about unity, and
Of
my
course.
mind telling me this is about uniting.
It is.
But
It is.
they need to be a Rock Bosses Cruise Barber event, the man.
You check. Okay, listen. This is a great idea. We could keep the St. Croix Barber Show as a annual thing still in St. Croix, but we could select a different date. Go St. Thomas and do St. Croix versus St. Thomas. And if St. John they in the barbers, bring them too.
They won anyway. St. Thomas and
or-
St. John is one place.
Or
Okay.
what we could do is next year we could create a category for the barbers from St. Croix, St. Thomas,
Against St.
and
Thomas.
St. John.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, I need
like
this
that.
And we call it
ASAP
the
though.
baddest.
I need it
the
now
baddest
so
of
he
the
could
Virgin
hush.
Islands.
Yeah.
He said that the baddest ones is from Rock. That's what he said it? Like publicly?
I see it on the live.
We need, bro, we need this expeditious. We need it quick. And bring your best food too.
Let me see Facebook.
Bring your best food too. And then we're going to just kill two birds with one stone. Wait, where it is? Hold up. Let me see.
Mr. Food.
Bring the food too. So when people eat the Rock food and the stomach hot, we could finally squash like that St. Thomas got good food. I have to. This nice show I could do. But let me get off of that, 'cause he just pissed me off tonight.
You know he did that intentionally. You know that was
I
intentional.
know. He said what? They get it best. What? Okay.
Tell the barbers them to come out.
If they get
Come
enough
on.
trophy like Carlito, then maybe we could talk about it. But if you can't show it, then you have them.
Oh,
Show yourself like Carlito own. Show yourself
Everything
like
else is
Carlito
talk.
own.
I don't want people that was that. Listen, I love people that said that was.
We love them too.
We love that too, but you can't talk it if you can't back it up, man. We need a St. Croix, St. Thomas, St. John. Yeah, we need that. All
Category.
this talking me
I
want to hear it.
agree. I like that. I like the idea.
The man said, wow, about coming for Lauderdale, Florida. Ain't you close to there anyway?
For Lauderdale, Florida, listen, I having a show in Tampa, Florida in February. So hit me up, inbox me, and we could talk about that one. Coming to Fort Lauderdale, we could talk about that after you come to Tampa.
So I have a question. Do you guys have any female barbers competing?
If we do, yes, I bring one over from my barber shop.
Yeah, from Florida.
So
Just one? What do you mean?
That's coming from my barber shop, a female competing. I don't know if we have more coming, but I know that one for sure coming. And then
we haven't had no female registered yet. You know what I mean? But we have barbers registered already that are from the States. They come in, you know what I mean, obviously, but they registered already. Most, we Crucians the wait till last minute to go and suss out everything and see if we got a spot for we to, squeeze in somewhere. But we're gonna have everybody pay at the door, you know what I mean? The locals then pay at the door. But we don't have no Crucian barbers, no female barbers. We hoping for Nini to come out, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so
Call them out.
Listen. It's not just, I don't know, nobody have asked the question yet, but it's not just barbering, We having lace front competition and braiding
Wait, I
competition
thought you heard that?
this year. You go.
Yes,
you want to go there?
Yes, you can.
Check your
You see,
your stylist and see if she want to compete.
you see.
We pushing it to like a beauty.
I think we're doing you a disservice. I think we've done you a disservice because we got so hyped with the comments and things. What are the categories that you guys have?
Okay, for the barbering, we're doing fast fade and beard, freestyle, and tag team, which is 2 barbers with 1 model. Then for the females, we're doing braiding category for the best braids and lace front.
Oh, mind
That's
judging.
everything?
Never mind. I can't get my hair done. Mind judging. I see the message.
Ah,
Okay.
Asante is your yeah.
I seen that. I seen that. And she
Mhm.
anyway. So so she could be a model though. She could go
Who?
and still be a model.
Who's that?
Neci.
Oh yeah, she go like she have to contact the stylist, or if you have a stylist that you feel like, deal with it, you let she know. Listen, we'll do this thing. I'm gonna be your model. Bam, do my shit up.
You still taking entries?
Yes, for the ladies, yes. Yeah, we take entries. Take a full. The
Yeah,
categories are not full yet.
all the way till the day of the show. Like I said, crucians the wait till last minute.
That's true.
Yeah.
Last year
That's true.
we had a little bit of sign-ups, and when the day come, everybody sign
Everything
up.
full up.
They were in
Yep.
the spot.
Yep.
Hmm.
How old do you have to be a model? I know some because you said some of the categories you have to give the barbers free reign to do whatever design for the level, the category they're competing in. Is there an age that the models have to be in order to participate?
Any age. Any age.
The model that fits you the best, bring them.
Yep. It could be a
So
3-year-old kid.
children can come.
Yep. It
Yes.
could be
Okay.
a 3-year-old child. Yep.
Children is actually, I would say, is a better model to choose. Like if they have that, here's the hair for whatever category you gonna do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Obviously not fade and beard, but like you want to do a freestyle, you color the hair. You know how cute little boys will look sharp with the hair
Yeah.
color and the design.
Yeah.
Judges does look at that stuff, and
Mm.
like I was judging in a competition, and it had 2 little boys, and one of the main judge was like, the boys, the kids, bring the kids, put them to the side. Bring the kids. He said, what? And he was watching it. He said, look at the kids, look how nice they look at the shape up, and he was practically looking at the adults for the third place because he don't have the kids first and seconds. How clean they look, the shape up, the look. Remember the hairline is not receding. The hair is still, like thick,
Mhm.
and that's a good advantage to have right there. I win 5 back to back with a teenager, like a 13-year-old boy, and he looking like chest pump up. Mama, he love it. He loving it. So, boy, kids will give you a show with it. They don't just get a haircut.
You see how slick he is with it. He dropping cheat codes in her. He just easily like giving Ayo like game.
And then throw
So
his shot. And then throw his shot.
exactly.
That he
Like
went.
With
remember
the
when
eyes
I won?
closed.
No,
Here's the alley oop.
but it's true what he's saying though. Children is a more better looking canvas than a grown man. You know what I mean? An adult. You know what I mean? They have more charisma than a grown man. You know what I mean? People tend to attract more to them.
Yeah, smoother skin. They ain't got no pimples or boss while you cut in the hair, and they gonna be bleeding. Like stuff like that is.
Hey, I know you serious, It just sounds like y'all dissing people over 13 now.
No.
Like
Listen,
No.
don't bring your
I
bad
have
skin.
been
Don't.
with adults. I have been with adults, but if I could select a child first, that's why I will choose first. But
No,
I
I
have
get what you're saying.
in Connecticut, the biggest show in the world was the 2 times was with adults that I grabbed from the crowd because I didn't travel with a model. I was like, bro, you gotta be my model. I tell you, take off your hat. I said, oh my God send you for me. I tell you, God just send you for me. I was like, what do you mean? He said, can you tell me I have to go to that showcase? They will use me as a model. I said, no, not in the showcase. You gotta go on the big stage. That's where you go.
Yeah.
I like, let me talk to this man that gonna do the cut with me. If he say yeah, then we will do it. I tell you, well, we go now. We need to go. I was hunting for a model. Hunting, and this crowd is like 10,000 people. So you're hunting for the right model for the freestyle category because you're competing with big shots. is big shots that go in this category up there.
Calito,
So
Tell the
actually,
truth. Tell the
actually
truth.
this year,
Are you looking
actually
for
this year
Puerto
was
Ricans with good
15
hair?
though. That
Are
what?
you looking for Puerto Ricans with good hair? Tell the truth.
That's not what he
no,
said.
No,
With
listen,
long flowing hair.
listen.
That's
Tell the
not what
truth,
he
man.
said.
it
Nah,
all
listen.
I
depends on the
ask.
category.
I try and read between the lines.
It all
What kind
depends
of
on the
hair did he?
category.
He had 4C. I knew that.
No,
No, he actually had a little straight.
he had 4C.
Hey, this man. The dude actually has for freestyle. You want to use the hair that you go, style up. Unless if it's a coarse hair, you want to have a lot, so you can do a lot with it.
Yep.
You
And
can't
Okay.
have a little
Okay.
short hair, and it won't give you
Mm,
the option to do a lot.
yeah.
No, you could get it slant, like a little, like we said, 2 inches, 3 inches with straight hair,
hmm
and now you could blow dry it, and you could like add color and spray it up and stuff, and give it a little style up. They're gonna give you an advantage. They're gonna pull you more ahead in the judging panel,
Yeah.
and that's how it
Okay.
happened. The dude had his hair forward, and I've been like, let me talk to this man. And he said, listen, Calito want to use me for a model. And the guy was 100% down. He said, Calito, go ahead. He said, go here. Go here. And I said, wow, that's so good. It's so good. And I tell you, bro, now I feel confident. Like now I feel good. It's a good model I actually have. So now I went up on stage and I see a guy. He's a beast in Puerto Rico. The man is the baddest in Puerto Rico. He beat me a time here in Florida on a big barber show. Because I don't want to make no excuse for myself. I didn't finish it how I wanted. I end up in third place. He end up in first. So now I see here again, and this is the guy I want to compete against. And they had a guy from Europe that he said he was a champion in Europe. He's from Spain or something like that. He was saying that he came over. He was invited. They pay his ticket and whatever because of why he went over there. So now I'm saying, okay, now I will measure myself with good barbers. Chile had set a couple barbers up on stage at the same time. And I even see a Chinese dude for the first time, a Chinese dude competing. And this is when I say, okay, and I got this model. I can't feel too much pressure. I can't doubt myself because I have, let me say, all the weapons that I need. And my boy, when they say 40 minutes, listen, freestyle is usually an hour. 40 minutes. And my boy, listen, my hand went. It was a blessing. It was a blessing because my hand went with it. And I felt so good over my results. I spin it around, and the dude was a puppy show. The dude was a puppy show. He went to the camera, he hold the glass, his shades, spin around with it, and went out a heap of thing. And we get a first place, my boy. And that's when I say, okay, we really do good. We get a first place against all them big shots. And the dude that beat me came out second place. The one from Puerto Rico. So that was I take that one out my chest.
Yeah, that's it.
You know,
All
you
right.
you guys have said a couple times you compete on a big stage, and I want to make sure we're giving people a visual of like what is that big stage? Like, what is the biggest show you've competed in terms of like the quantity of barbers or the total amount of people that was just there? Like, what is that big show that you guys have done so people can understand when you guys come to do something? When you say you've done a big show, you mean a big show.
Yeah, well, the biggest show in the world is the Connecticut Barber Expo. And that ranges from anywhere from 35 to 45 barbers on stage for each category. So you're competing with the best of the best in the world.
And the audience is
Wait,
anywhere from 9 to 11,000 people.
No,
the
In,
best of the best
yeah,
come to Connecticut?
this year had
yes,
15,000, Calito. This year had 15,000 present.
15,000. Look at
Yeah.
that.
Connecticut could hold 15,000 more people?
Yeah.
Mohegan Sun. The Mohegan
Connecticut
Sun,
Convention, Barber Convention.
huge.
Yes. And I've been there. They could hold 15,000 people easy.
Yep.
Dang.
They
That's
don't
a
hold it.
place you don't hear about.
They don't hold it in the in a big casino out there. It's called the Mohegan Sun.
The Mohegan Sun, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And
This
it,
one is
Okay.
bigger than the Europe. It's bigger than the Vegas show.
yep.
It's bigger than
hmm
them.
That's crazy.
Amsterdam, Italy is a huge. Is they don't call it the Super Bowl or the barbering.
Of barbering. Yep.
In
And just to
Connecticut.
be clear, no Tomans didn't win, right? So Boca,
I I
just
Oh
never
so you
see
God.
know, the Crucians won.
I
Just
never
so you
see
know.
I never see a Tomian in Connecticut. I never see one. Never see one.
Oh yeah. He's the worst.
Hey, do not bring no Gucci Johnny cake to Connecticut in
Not the
Almost.
Gucci Johnny cake. My God.
Leave that fucking rock. Yo, but yo, here, you know what? Let me ease up because we
I
are trying
love
to
this.
branch out as well. We are trying to
Yes.
branch out as well. But
Here
They
for
didn't
7
say
years
it. We
now.
uh,
said it. We said it. This is not a reflection of them. This is a reflection of us. They didn't say
hey,
it.
you see that? Hey, Jerica kind of clever, you know. Connect to cut. I like that shit. I like
Mhm,
that.
Yeah.
Connect to
mhm.
cut. Okay. So keep that in mind. If you want to get to the big stage, you need to take it to connect to cut.
Yep.
They
What
have over
is
500 vendors, you know. It's huge.
Yep.
God?
Every brand in barbering
Yep.
is there.
Yep. Here. Any hair brand that you know of, big name hair brand. It's like I don't know if you guys ever heard of like the Browner Brothers. Um
Show.
Baba Khan.
yeah, it shows like that. But the Browner Brothers and the Florida shows, that's more beauty. Now the barbering industry is getting involved more. So like Orlando Premier just the other last year they had the first barbering competition in the Orlando Premier, and this is where all the females, like all the brands of all the female hair products, whatever hair product that that is big name, that here at the Orlando Premier. I know the barbering getting involved in it, so it's something that we want to involve more of the people so they can witness this.
Yeah, it's true. They get nails. It's
All
everything
right,
to do with
guys.
cosmetology.
Yep.
Thank you. Now, so we get all of the details out. The judges. Who is judging these categories?
We got about 10 different judges. We have four locals. I think four
Mhm.
locals is Pocholo, Joey, um, Jody, Asante is one of the judges
And,
from
and
home.
Joey.
Yeah, and Joey. And then we have
The other
Baba.
Carlos ain't coming.
Huh?
The other
Ronnie,
Carlos ain't coming.
he
Really?
competing. He competing.
Yeah, he gonna
He
compete.
competing?
Yeah, he competing.
Yeah,
Really?
Yeah.
yeah.
Dang. Okay.
But we
What
have
we
other
did,
barbers from
That's
from like here in Pennsylvania. We got judges from Florida going. So it's
mhm.
gonna be it's gonna be a little
A
a
mix.
little different this year. You know what I mean? We want we don't want all the judges to just be behind the barbering the whole time. I want them to at least have fun. They could switch it up. Some of the judges going to judge certain categories, and so they could have a good time as well, and not just be judging the entire day.
yeah, we plan to do like three. Like we said, three judges that specify
Mhm.
like that man is strong and fading. Then three gonna judge the fast fade.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then after the fast fade done, while they're judging, we will have a new set of judge going judge the fade and bait. So they could be fresh in there while the other ones finish the board. And then after that, they get the little time to walk around, eat something, you know. And what we did is we took all the barbers that won first place last year. We're giving them a chance to judge and let them see because as a barber that you win first place, you know a good haircut. You understand? You know what it takes to win. So now we're giving them a chance together with an amazing barber from Pennsylvania. He is a judge in the biggest shows. He all over. He have judged all over the US. So he coming into them, making sure everything is set straight. So now the ones that win first place last year have a chance to like we said to witness what's to be a judge,
Mm-hmm.
and at the same time we're giving other people chances to win. So now something that we our little vision that we have this year, last year, And then one more year, all the winners, we're gonna do for the fourth year a category called Battle of the Champions. Only those who win in first place can compete in that category.
So does winning first place basically at one of these events just signify that you have enough experience to judge? Like one time you got to be that good.
Not really, but it separates you from the ones that been there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and then we have a judge that can guide them in case they're going the wrong way. We have Eric, the shout out to Ibaba 828 from Pennsylvania. He gonna make sure that everybody is doing the job right. You know, so if they kind of like coming out of the way or they seem not to be fair, well then it's where he gonna straighten them up. You know, he gonna make sure everything go as fair as possible, so everything go run smooth.
All right. I gonna pass this alley oop to the showman, to the Mr. Charisma himself. Los, can you
Back.
please, so the people listening, we're gonna wrap up in a little bit, but I want you to please paint a picture of what they can expect from the St. Croix Barber Show. This ain't no little thing, so they need to know what they're coming into.
Well, first, the day gonna start off early at 10 a.m. I gonna be doing an educational course on hair unit, you know what I mean? Putting on the hair pieces on bald people. So I gonna have a class from 10 a.m. to maybe about 11:30, 12 o'clock. And then at 1 o'clock, the doors open up. I gonna be on the stage with Rashidi and the DJ, getting everything set up. The first competition gonna go off at around 1:30, 1:45, somewhere around there. And the day gonna go on. We're gonna have vendors, we're gonna have barber supplies, we're gonna have trophies, clippers, we're gonna have everything for the winners. It gonna be a vibe. It's gonna be a vibe Sunday. So make sure I come out, support the local thing, support your barbers that are gonna be competing. And even if they're not competing, come and support the thing anyways, you know what I mean? It's for all of us, not just us.
Support the thing. And to all y'all that's in the comments, stop playing talking about you got children, I want to be models. If you're doing Judge My Kids and I want to be model, get there.
Yeah,
Bring them children and really get to the event. You check? So when is the event, sir?
November 10th, Sunday, November 10th. It's gonna be at the Canigata Sports Park Recreational Center. I don't know where they. Right across the street from Sharky's.
And between the two ballparks.
Yeah.
How much is it? How much is the entry fee?
It's $20 at the door.
$20 you can do that. How much for the kids?
Under any children under 10 years old is free, and over 10 we charge $10.
All right. What else? Neci, it's on you.
So, yeah. So you said what people can expect. You said where it is. You said what time it is. What time does the models need to be there if they want to participate as models?
Before it start, by 12:30, 1 o'clock, have them there.
Yep.
And if,
Okay.
and they could come off, they could even come like because they have different categories in case for freestyle. Just try to come as early as possible. You know,
Yep.
you want to catch to be able to be a model.
You
What?
say you have a
Go
DJ.
ahead.
You say you have a DJ who's playing, who's running the tunes while it's happening. Let's give everybody the shout outs.
You don't know Buju on the set.
Okay. So you're gonna be
Which
a
is a barber
vibe.
too. He's a
That's what
barber
I was
too.
about to say. Ain't ya barber?
Exactly.
We gotta
It's
keep it to the
It's
family.
Baba Love.
It's a barber show.
Yeah.
Baba Love.
Are you guys selling food or are vendors selling food?
Vendors.
Yeah, we're gonna have
Vendors.
selling
Okay.
food.
So if you want to sell food, connect with these guys. If you want to come, the price for the tables for the vendors are once again
$125. We provide, and if we provide the table, $150.
$150. Okay, great. That's awesome. What are we forgetting? We got the entry price, we got the date, we got the time. Babas show up. We're looking for some girls. If you get it, come show your
We're looking for
skills.
models.
The
Yeah.
judges
Ladies, come through.
they come in the real way. We got half island vendors, babas. So VI, we got to show these half island babas when they come. Why Calito is the man? 'Cause where he
Oh,
come from, we got to
oh,
represent the
oh.
VI to the fullest.
Mhm.
Okay, make them understand themselves.
Wait,
Tomians, you're
wait. You
welcome.
say
Tomians, you're
Carlito is
welcome.
a man. You saying Carlito
I,
is
I,
a man. We
I
got
wasn't finished.
two
I wasn't
champs though. We
finished.
got two
I was
champs.
getting into Mr. Charisma just now. You didn't let me finish
Mr.
though. You
Charisma.
jump
You
in
know
too
we
My
quick. You're
bad.
too
I
quick.
apologize.
You're too quick. I was saying
I got
we
mute
know
the
he's the man,
mic.
and then
I got
Go ahead, Nisi. Go ahead.
you
We
see
are
how you're gonna be
chicken.
mess up a good thing. I will
Yeah,
giving
yeah.
Carlito his props. I will gonna give you your props separate because it's two different vibes. It's authentic either
run it
way.
back. I gonna make it that clip. Run it back.
I was gonna say that you guys, that barbers to come out and represent, you guys have to represent when you're coming out. They're bringing barbers from off island to compete. So we have to show them why Carlito is the best and why Mr. Enthusiasm is the greatest. That's all I was gonna say. Two vibes, both authentic. We love it. Thank you guys for doing this. I appreciate it so much to see you bringing back to the community. We know it's never easy, it's always hard, but you made the effort and we appreciate it so much. So I will definitely make an effort to be there to come support you
Thank you.
guys on your show.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, man. It's gonna be really nice. And I have a strong feeling about this one because we have been getting phone calls and DMs from different places. And after the show, we have in Buck Island. We bring in these barbers from the US. We taking them to Buck Island.
Yep.
That's an after party, and we have a pre. We're
Monday.
gonna be at Rainbow Beach on
Rainbow
Saturday.
Beach Saturday.
All day.
Yeah.
We're grilling,
Hey.
playing volleyball.
Yeah.
This how we I gotta clear
It's
my
a
whole
weekend.
schedule.
It's a weekend thing.
You should not tell them that, cause they gonna just show up to Rainbow. You should not
Yeah.
even tell them that part there.
When we that home, we that home, When we that home for real.
We're giving them a
Yes,
full
yes.
VI. We're giving them a full VI
VI
experience
experience. Yes.
from the
sir.
barber
Exactly.
aspect
That's
and
it.
the home aspect.
Yep.
That's what's
I
up,
love it.
guys. That's awesome. Thank you. Me and Nisi know firsthand what it's like to put together an event. So, like they said, it isn't easy, and the VI is a very hard crowd.
Yeah.
You like to wait until the last minute. Buying tickets is a no-no for some reason, and showing up on time is ridiculous. You get what I say? So it's not easy. So support the thing for real. This is not the first. This is the second annual St. Croix. You hear that? It's in the name. St. Croix Barber Show. And we got the Carlos there, freestyle champ, Barber Los, and the what 33 time
Undisputed. The
trophy for
undisputed.
The champ is
the
here.
undisputed champion. And you hear the accent, but he repping where?
The
STX.
VI.
Yes,
Oh
sir.
yeah.
Oh,
Islands.
you repping
Listen, man.
STX. So go to the show, man. $20,
I
you
want
could do it. You could do it.
I would like to shout out the sponsors, man. I like to shout out the
Absolutely.
sponsors.
Do it.
One shout out was Quick Soft Gas Station. They show love to us last year. They're looking to show love this year. I want to shout out Colorama.
Colorama.
They show a love. Magnus Barber Supply. The cut is a booking application for barbering that they made me ambassador, and they're showing love. They come in as main sponsors too. Was the people your friends them named Carlos that also
Yeah.
come in?
HJ Barbershop from Carlisle, Pennsylvania. And
Yes.
then we have Sal Barbershop from also Pennsylvania. He owned about 11 barbershops
Yeah.
in
Caribbean
Pennsylvania.
Cuts.
Yeah.
Caribbean Cuts also
and,
show love.
and Caribbean Cuts as well.
Yeah, and then Mel, the barber from Detroit, he told me he couldn't make it. So he told me, listen, I want to pay the entrance for 8 people that you think deserve it. So he sent that money. So I have 8 people that we're gonna select to come in for free.
Dope.
And that's thanks to Mel the barber from Detroit.
Yes, sir.
And we have one question. I don't want to miss it. Ja, is this going to be live? So Tanya wants to know, is there a way to live stream or anything?
follow the STX Barber page. We're gonna put it
Yes.
live on the STX Barber
Yep.
page and on Instagram, which is STX underscore Barber Show.
Barber Show.
And and
There you
and
go.
we're gonna post it there. Check it out. And there's gonna be for long going. We started so now. We're gonna do little lives. God knows, 5 years from now, we got big cameraman in there. I know we're
Yeah.
broadcasting this. We're hoping for
Yep.
VI consultant to come
Yeah.
and show that big news. Like big people, same difference to come in and do live. Like that's it.
Eventually,
This is
eventually
this
we
is how
gonna
we're looking at it. We're gonna be able to bring
yeah.
everybody in, and
Eventually we're gonna do it big like that.
No, that listen, don't let these man fool you, They're very
I will.
humble. But if
I
you
will.
ever see the production behind anything that they do, I listen, if you think I report a lot of content, you ain't following these man.
yeah.
Because these man to go live. They report thing and I'm like, who is their production team?
Yeah.
Who making all these videos, dog? Like
Listen,
everything well produced. I just splice things to get on like, hey. The man, listen, don't let the humbleness fool you. They will be live. Listen, I wouldn't be surprised if the next one is streamed by the local news. You hear
Mhm.
me? These man doing it big. You need to link up with them. And how can we reach you? First of all, if they have any questions, they got anything that they want to ask, how can they reach you guys?
well, they could reach me on Facebook as Barbalos, or you could reach me on Instagram as Mr. Freestyle 340. You can't miss the big beard on the picture. You know what I mean? You could DM me about anything. If it have to do with a barber show, if it have to do with barbering, anything. If you're an upcoming barber that you want to learn, you could DM me. I don't always answer my messages. No question is a dumb question. You know what I mean? I'm here to provide and help my people them.
The same way here. You can find me as Carito underscore VI underscore Baba on Instagram. Carlos Flores. Like I went to school with everybody in St. Christ. So you know my Facebook page. I got my Facebook full with 5,000 friends there, check. So find me on Facebook, DM me, DM the STX page. I don't forget us. I don't forget what we say. DM same difference. They're gonna link I straight to us.
Yeah,
So
yeah. He know where to find we. He know where to find we.
So yeah, there's a family. There's a family going on, man. We trying to grow together, and we gonna make it happen, man. We gonna make it happen. We're working hard towards that. Trust that.
Yeah, definitely go ahead and the St. Croix Barber Events. Is that the page on Instagram? St. Croix Barber Events? Is that what it is? Which one is
On
it?
Instagram,
On IG.
STX Barber underscore show.
Okay. So that's easy to remember. STX Barber underscore show. Listen, these man the reply. They don't reply like me. They right back at you. You know check what I say? Like as soon as you do it, ain't no auto reply. It's them. All right. So go ahead and hit them up if you have any questions. Yes, you
That's the
can
logo
DM the
right there.
page. See
The
that?
logo right there.
The
STX. You can see the
Eagles.
eagle.
Hey, hey,
Stop
you
playing with it.
hey, the eagle them out, man.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
eagle
see
them
that VI
out. So the
eagle.
Eagles linked up this time.
Mm-hmm.
So okay, so we do have that's a good question. Tanya asked if you can put the pages here to follow, please. So if when we get off, if I could just put the pages in the
The
comments
chat,
Yeah.
yeah.
of the live,
Sure.
that'll make it real easy. All right, man. So this was a great show. Like we've come so far, all of
Yeah.
us.
I'm proud of you too. Like I haven't told you anything, but I'm really proud of you. I've
Hell
seen the
yeah.
show grow, and I've been like, man, I'm really glad this happened because you've been there when you had one viewer, or and
Yeah,
you keep
yeah,
pushing that they didn't hold you back, and that shows how committed you are, and I gotta shout you out for that, and keep going. Just know you're gonna be going too crazy. Your,
Yeah.
your comments they're gonna be
It gonna be hard.
ridiculous.
They're gonna be hard to reach it. They're gonna be hard to reach it.
You gotta
Nah,
pick and choose.
nah, nah,
You
nah,
Not
gotta
for
pick and choose the
Ayo,
nah,
characters.
never.
nah. Not
As
for
long
I,
as
man.
I are
Like I
wrong,
is
for
fun.
Ayo, never, never.
For sure.
Exactly,
Appreciate
exactly.
it.
Listen,
Appreciate that.
you see how you see what it this is kind of what we're missing in the Virgin Islands, you know. Like instead of feeling like, oh, you get big, you bigger than me now. You see how this man was on the show back when you heard him when we had like one follower, right?
Yeah.
We had one follower, and that might have been me and another phone. You take what I say? So
Yeah.
listen, things happen. Keep doing what you're doing. Ayo have come a long way. I love to see it. Like we need to encourage each other, man.
Oh
Keep
yeah.
looking out for each other and rooting for each other and supporting. Please support the thing. Go to these man thing. I would have gone if I wasn't, in the States. But it's $20, man. You would buy a bottle and it's
Yeah.
more than $20. Like,
Yeah.
come on. I could go through. It's gonna be a full experience. And I know these man don't do nothing small, man. I go through and support. What's you guys' final words? What do you want to leave the same difference audience with?
Go ahead, Calito. Go
Man,
ahead.
okay.
You go first. You
Man,
go
right?
first.
Never let nobody hold you back from chasing your dreams. Your dreams is only yours, and you have the strength to hold it back. Only you have the strength to push it forward. So people will always say, people will always have opinions, but you follow your dream and nothing else, man. Like push forward is a reason why you have that vision. So keep pushing for it.
Yep. My thing to say is we need to stop being small-minded and support each other. Look how Calito come to the States, and the first thing I tell you is, listen, you got a talent. I want to see you competing here next to me. I want to see you doing big and winning trophies. And what Calito do? Calito start competing, start winning trophies. Every time Calito call me after he win a trophy, the first thing he do is call me.
That's true.
I don't even think he called his wife before he called me and tell to say. But Calito
Don't
will
sit
call
out
me and
loud.
say, hey, I get another one. I get another one. And why don't tell Calito every time? Keep going, keep pushing. I'm proud of you. They can't stop you. I like Calito.
That's true. That's true. We always and wherever wherever we could invite this man to host and whatever, like we look out for each other. We make sure
Yep,
we keep feeding each other.
yep,
And if people in our islands move like that way, is trust me, it's way easier to grow.
yep.
Way easier to grow.
It
Exactly.
would be so much love. It would be so much love in our island again.
hmm Way easier
And
to grow. You push each
that's all I
other.
got to say. Oh, make sure I'll come November 10th. The
Oh,
Candidator Ballpark, we're gonna be there. Barber Show, St. Croix Barber Show. Don't miss out this year and then text us the following day saying why miss out, why this and that. For that's
can they
when
go
I
do
don't
it?
answer. That's
It'll
why I don't
happen.
answer messages. When I don't hear why should I been there, should I no, we ain't want to hear none of that. Make sure you pull up this year and represent. Don't come with no excuses after
And what time you say it was?
1 o'clock.
You 1
Doors open
o'clock.
at
Are
1.
are you starting
Twelve
on
45.
time?
12:45.
Are you started at 10?
Yo, listen.
Some people come in
Ja,
here.
one thing with me, I've learned I working with Baba 828 and being under his guidance, because this man have one of the biggest barber shows in the tri-state.
Mm,
So working under he has really molded me into being somebody that punctual,
Discipline.
I like
discipline.
that.
I don't like to be running 5 or 10 minutes behind. I don't like that.
I
I
like
want
that.
everything to run on schedule. And if you ain't there on schedule with me, you're gonna get left behind.
Florida have teach me that too. Customers here are rough. You
Yep.
take 15, 20 minutes, they will leave and leave you a bad review. Boom, 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 boom.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So you have to you have to walk in a lane.
Yep.
So they have helped us, with the discipline and become more responsible. So yeah, we starting on time. Just be on time.
That's what's up.
Yeah, no
1
cruise
p.m.
time. No
No
cruise time.
cruise time.
No.
The man want to know where in Florida you there.
Tampa, and the barber shop there between Brandon and Tampa. You know, the address says Tampa, Florida, but it's right in the starting. Yeah, we're here at your service. So whenever you travel to Tampa, come see me in the barber shop. We have a lot of
But
cruisers who feel at home.
you were working. Okay, do you have your own shop now?
Yes, from January.
And you see, when we are link up, you were working under someone else.
Yeah.
At
And I thought it was
the
one of my
gentleman
goals.
something.
The groomsman barber shop.
Listen, I support the thing, man. I support your
Listen,
own.
Evolution Cuts from St. Croix.
There you go. There you go.
I love to see it. Hey,
Yeah.
I love to see it. Neci, what's your final word, man?
My final words are I want to say thank you, gentlemen, for doing what you're doing. Thank you for not only that you left to better and gain more experience, but you to return that experience back to your hometown. We look forward to seeing you guys for the second annual show. I could only imagine the next interview after this, how much trophies will be collected between now and then. But you guys deserve it. I can see the humbleness. I can see the commitment. I can see the dedication. I love it. Keep doing it. And I wish you guys the utmost success. You guys have definitely earned it. And so come out to the show. You don't want to miss it. If you want to volunteer and be a model, my boy said he's a Crucian, but he don't do Crucian time. So show starts at 1, be there at 12:45 if you want a model, and come support the thing 20 at the door.
Yep.
Amen.
Thank you so much, Neci.
Remember to always put God first. Everything else will follow.
There it is.
Yeah.
There it is.
There you go.
You hadn't mentioned God once. I was wondering if he forsake you or what, you know?
No.
Never.
God is a center. He is the guide. He's the guidance. You know, so
I messing with you, man. Hey, yo, I love the growth. I love to see our people winning. I love it. I love it. I love it. I can't get enough of it. That's my favorite pastime. And I hope if you're listening right now, you feel the same way. If you are from the VI right now, if you don't feel a swell of pride for watching your own going across the waters, going to all these different places, and they got the flag wrapped around them, and that don't do nothing for you, what are you doing?
Mm-hmm.
Like how you could say you VI proud and all of that VI strong. Listen, VI ain't just all walking up and throwing back batty, man. We got people doing big things and the VI got something to say. We need to support our own and go ahead and not just have them when they're carrying the VI on their back, we need to carry them on ours. That's what we should be focused on. And that's what I'm on. So support your own, support local, go ahead and go to the show. And that's pretty much it. That's Carlos. That's Carlos. That's Neci. I'm Jah. This is Seeing Difference. We love you. We out. Peace. Till next time. We love you.
All right.